All right, y'all. Y'all saw the thumbnail. Now, this is part of why I say when you have been through certain eras, but you get stuck in a particular era, you are just as delusional as people from this era, the younger guys and men and women from this era that have this stupid way of thinking, trying to stick with their era. You know what's closer to their age group or whatever. The truth is the truth. Okay. Now you see the thumbnail. I checked several different sources, and it's all telling you the same thing. The most amount of money that Laila Ali made in a fight was $600,000. What has the rule in boxing been for a very long time? You make what you made in your last fight. Now, when it's a type of thing where you're putting asses in seats, it's a demand for you. Okay, yeah, you're becoming a bigger star. Then, yeah, you start to grow. But like if you made $3 million your last fight, you can't come saying, yo, I want 10 million or no fight. And you're not worth 10 million. They're not even sure that you can, put asses in seats. So, the business changes. It varies due to who the individuals are. We know that. So in this situation, guys, where you old motherfuckers coming from talking about, yo, Laila Ali's the A side? How? How? Laila Ali's biggest payday was $600,000 as opposed to making 15 million. So when she says this fight is beneath me and I don't need 15 million to prove who I am, my record speaks for itself, are you fucking stupid? So what would you rather make? I have to ask you stupid motherfuckers this question because you're dumb as fuck. Would you rather make $600,000 or 15 million? Okay, did Laila Ali say somebody got 600,000? Nope, she said 15 million. She's never made 15 million. They said the biggest payday, they said her combined salary of what she's earned in boxing, all her 24 fights, was 5 million. That's all 24 fights, the totality was $5 million. Now, it took you 24 fights to total 5 million. Okay, 5 million. That's why years ago, when she claimed, she said, give me 5 million and we'll fight, and that there was no response from Team Shields. We never fucking saw that video. We never heard of that, but this was Laila saying this shit. Now she went from 5 million to 15 million. Okay? Because that's what her career total was, 5. So she's never made 15. She's never made 10, not 8, not 7, not 6. But that's the number she threw out there. So how in the fuck is Laila Ali the A side? She's not relevant in boxing right now. You think being legendary, you think that being in the history books means that you're right. Okay, so for that matter, okay, Michael Jordan is still relevant on the basketball court right now. Are you stupid, man? No. The last time he was relevant he's relevant as a coach, okay, but the last time he was relevant on the basketball court was when he was with the Washington Wizards. That was a long time ago. Okay, simple, because he came back after the Bulls, all right? And so bottom line, so Michael Jordan right now was to challenge, Kyrie Irving and say, I kick his ass right now. I don't think, I've never seen a player I feel like was better than Michael Jordan. But if Michael Jordan starts talking some shit right now, saying, hey, I'll beat Kyrie Irving right now. I'm in shape. I'm this, I'm that. He won't be able to stop me. And then Kyrie Irving said, all right, cool, let's set up a one-on-one. And then he say, shit, you got 15 million? Let's get this man 15 million. We're going to set this one-on-one up. And then all of a sudden, Michael Jordan goes, you know what, man? I'll respond when I'm ready because nobody tells me what to do. Nobody owns me. I do things at my own pace. Then he tells Kyrie Irving, hey, man, look, this is beneath me. I don't need this 15 million to validate me. And of course, Michael Jordan has made way more than 15 million. He's a fucking billionaire, all right? But that's not the point of what I'm saying. The point, bottom line, why would you throw a price out there? Like, oh, you pay me this, like Laila said. Shit, if the money's right, we could fight every night. Yeah, it all sounds good. And of course, the people interviewing you go, what'd you say, Laila? Shit, if the money's right, we can fight all night. Yeah, that's what they did. Now, okay, so if that's what it takes, problem solved. 15 million. Now all of a sudden, Laila doesn't want to fight. I don't catch feelings about it. It doesn't bother me personally, but y'all look stupid trying to support the fact that she has 24 fights and saying, when Claressa hit the 24th, bitch, do you know how much shit she's fucking accomplished way before 24 fights? In all 24 fights, Laila hasn't accomplished what Claressa has accomplished. So, at the end of the day, their careers are not based on each other, okay? But at the same time, where was all this multi-division? Where was all of this two-time Olympian? Where was all of this 18-time champion? Where was all this shit? Laila didn't do that. Okay, she didn't do that. She wasn't able, her name wasn't able to carry boxing the way her father did and all that. So no, Christy Martin and different people were saying, oh, she's living off her father's name. She's only, relevant because of her dad and all this kind. I remember the things that people were saying about Laila. So ain't none of you motherfuckers telling me shit about no Laila that I don't fucking know. All right? But y'all sitting there talking about she's the A side. Like, man, you sound stupid, man. Go drink your prune juice and rethink this shit. You sound stupid. Laila Ali is not the fucking A side. Laila Ali, look, when she tells you she loves women's boxing and where women's boxing is game, how do you not attribute any of what Claressa Shields is doing to that? And once again, here's an older, bitter black woman sitting up here hating on somebody younger than her that's out here making it happen. But you're going to sit here and praise all these other fucking non-black fighters who who hasn't done more than Shields, but somehow they're better than Shields. Are you shitting me, man? And let's just be real. There is nobody out there that Shields could have fought in her weight class that she didn't fight. So little Alicia Baumgardner and little Amanda Serrano, who got all this big mouth but not willing to go up to 154, it doesn't matter what you say. You can try to act tough. You can try to appease your little fans, but you're not making any moves to try to make it happen. And according to Alicia Baumgardner, she act like she's the A side. So everybody's the A side against Shields, all right? Shields beat the shit out of Savannah Marshall. She didn't edge it out. This wasn't no Michaela Mayer, Alicia Baumgardner situation where somebody won by the skin of their teeth. However you saw it. No, she beat the shit out of Savannah Marshall. Savannah Marshall had the nerve to say, yeah, the rematch going to take place in the UK. I already kicked your ass home. Come to Detroit. Fuck that. I don't owe you shit. Motherfucker, I'm giving you a chance. You didn't beat me. I beat you, and I beat the shit out of you. Now Savannah Marshall just gets her ass kicked. She just loses to Shadeja Green. Right? Got hurt. Got wobbled a couple of times. Looked like shit in the fight. Oh, but that's because, yeah, I know. You motherfuckers live with her. You grow up. You're in the same house with her. You know everything about it. This is what these motherfuckers are doing. They try to do everything but give Claressa Shields her credit. Laila can't take nothing away from Shields. It don't matter what she says. So it's the same way. How Charles Barkley a couple months ago, he said the same shit I've been saying for the longest time. Like, okay, so wait. The same way, it's just common sense. And like I said, the same way I just observe shit. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you motherfuckers that y'all look at something, but y'all little feeble ass brains take a whole different direction. It took LeBron James 20 fucking years to surpass some of Michael Jordan's stats. 5 years extra. The fuck out of here with that shit. Which means if he stopped playing at 15 years instead of 20, it wouldn't even be close. Oh, but what about longevity, man? Motherfucker, it ain't no rule of how long somebody play. Motherfucker, the fuck are you talking about? Oh, but Jordan, so what? That was his decision to stop when he stopped. What the fuck that got to do with anything? At the end of the day, when you start throwing numbers out there and you start saying you can still be the person right now, and hey, what would it take? And that's the question that the interviewer asked you. What would it take to make this? Somebody got 15 million? Shit, get me 15 million. We can fight. Shit, the money's right. We can fight every night. Okay, there's your 15 million. You've never made 15 million in your entire career. And you think whatever the fuck she's doing for a living now, you think her little cookbooks or whatever the fuck is making her 15 fucking, like, let's not be stupid, y'all. She never wanted that fight. She was running her mouth. She thought because of who she is and the amount of hate that Claressa Shields gets, she thought she was going to be able to say all of this shit, look tough, and punk Claressa and just have people on her side and stroke her ego for her. She never expected that 15 million to actually come into fruition. You are the one, like somebody in the comment section is going to ask me, how is it a duck? Motherfucker, how is it not a duck? You ask, okay, what is it going to take to get you to come out? Somebody got 15 million? That's your asking price. Then you turn down what you asked for. I don't need 15. Motherfucker, then why'd you say it? When that motherfucker asked you, every time an interviewer says, what would it take to get you to make that fight happen? Andre Ward asked it. She said the same shit. Okay. When that question is asked, you know what you should have said? Nothing's going to make me come out of retirement to fight anybody. It's not the money. I don't have anything to prove. You know why you couldn't say that? Because of all the other bullshit you said before the question was asked about what would it take. So when you sit up here, even the night that of the Serrano Katie Taylor fight 3, did you see all those post interviews? Did you see? And did she say it again? Yes. If somebody offered me 15 million, I would have to really consider it. You are the one who keep talking about 15 million, 15 million. This is her price. They got the 15 million and she all of a sudden now isn't interested. Yes, it's a fucking duck. What the fuck don't you understand? So anyways, yeah, she clearly ducked. Okay? She's never made, and listen, I don't want to see the fight. I don't even care about that fight. I never cared for the fight. But when we're talking about principles, you keep talking shit and running your mouth and talking about, I do this, I do that. You can't do this. You too small. I'm too strong for you. Oh, you won't be able to keep me. All this shit she's saying. Yeah, you can sit here and go back down memory lane and think about what you did against them other females. All that, whatever. There's no such thing as a time machine. So we can't go back and bring young Laila back. So if you keep saying, well, she's 47, y'all need to both shut the fuck up. You that keep defending her for being 47, and she need to fucking shut the fuck up for being 47. Why? Because if you talking like you want that smoke, but you don't want it, y'all wasn't against Pacquiao coming back and he's 47, right? Y'all not against Floyd coming back and he's older and he's 48. Y'all not, all these other people, y'all not against them coming back, but somehow, oh yeah, y'all know why y'all saying that, because y'all know Claressa will beat the shit out of Laila. And that's the only thing that's going to happen is she's going to get embarrassed and get destroyed and get that 15 million. And you want to know what? The biggest payday of her life will be against who? Claressa. So how in the fuck is she the A side? And all they did was went and got the amount of money that she claimed would bring her out of fucking retirement. She's the one talking all of this shit. So, yeah, I wanted y'all to see that. Here she's asking for 15 million and she's never even made 15 million her whole career. And they went and got that motherfucking money for her. Let's go. Now that the money's there. Well, I'm going to answer on my own time. Y'all don't rush me and y'all don't control me and nobody. Yeah, I know. Right. I told you she ain't taking that fight. Did she take it? You see, but y'all quick to try to defend her. And I'm telling you, she's not taking that fight. Did she take the fucking fight? No. She in a sassy way, gonna try to come with that sass and cowered it out and said, no, it's beneath me. That's the arrogant way, sassy way to cow it out and try to, because y'all dumb enough to go, yeah, see, she that's beneath her. Then why the fuck did she say 15 million? She should have just said no from the very beginning. I'm not interested in coming back. Nah. But she told Sway in the morning. She told her Breakfast Club. Everywhere she went, she could beat Claressa right now. She's in shape right now. She told everybody that. Oh, now all of a sudden she's 47. Yeah, motherfucker. Well, you know how old you was when you said all that shit. The fuck they got to do with anything? Yeah, 600,000. That's the most she's ever made. So get the fuck out of here with that fucking she's the A side. And the fact of the matter is, the only reason people are even talking about Laila right now is because her name is attached to whose? Claressa Shields. Aside from that, what the fuck are they talking about with Laila? Oh, she ducked Ann Wolf. Yeah, okay. So let's stop acting stupid, y'all. All of this is being said out of y'all hatred. You know, I already understand racist people, but you stupid black motherfuckers, man. It's something seriously wrong with you motherfuckers. It's something wrong with black people to where when racist pieces of shit like Ryan Garcia and Tiafimo can talk all this shit they talk, but y'all bitch asses sit there and make excuses for them. Y'all same broke, dumb, stupid niggas will be the ones that see them in the street and want to take pictures with them. But yet you'll try to shit all over a black woman, try to shit all over a black man, but yet a lying black man or a lying black woman, y'all support that shit. Something is wrong with you motherfuckers. But yeah, 16 million, 15 million versus 600,000. Yeah. So just think, for her to make 600,000, the most money in one fight, when she dipped off and disappeared and decided to retire, nothing in Laila's mind said, I need to fight Ann Wolf though. That'll solidify my career to where, yeah, because that's the fight everybody want to see. And let me tell you, I remember the times. Nobody she would have fought would have been considered a super fight. But this would have been a fight that probably got the most attention because of the way, you know, when Ann Wolf got that knockout against that big, tall, lifeless giraffe, you know, people made a big deal about the way she knocked her out. But bottom line is the fight never even happened. Now, you didn't, for whatever reason, the fight against the best opponent, or put like this, the opponent that would have got you the most attention at least. I think Laila would have beat Ann Wolf, personally. I think, look, Ann Wolf had a problem with movement. She had a problem with the jab. Ann Wolf the type that she'll move her head, she'll slip, move, whatever, but she didn't make you miss and make you pay. She was a chick that had punching power that tried to box. Ann Wolf didn't have a good gas tank either. And Ann Wolf didn't like the brawl. Ann Wolf punch when you don't punch. She was safety first. Go back and watch Ann Wolf fight. Y'all think she was some animal that just jumped in there and destroyed people. No, that wasn't Ann Wolf style, man. And I think Laila would have beat her. Now, did she have the power to catch Laila and hurt her? You know, yeah. More than likely, yes. They both could have hurt each other. But I think, in my personal opinion, I think Laila would have beat Ann Wolf. She might even stop Ann Wolf. Laila, the way she fought, Ann Wolf, like I said, tried to play safety first, but she didn't let her hands go, like make you miss, make you pay, and then punish you. She didn't do that. That wasn't Ann Wolf. Ann Wolf didn't throw a whole lot of punches. And like I said, Ann Wolf didn't have the best gas tank. I think Laila would have beat her. But the fact is, it's not about what I think. The fight never happened. And if it would have happened, we wouldn't have to wonder who would win. We know, because it would be on their records who won and who lost. So my whole thing with that is, when you in a position where this is the fight everybody keep talking about, but for some reason it just doesn't happen. Come on. Like, seriously? So for namesake, Jackie Frazier and Foreman and whoever, okay, who talks about those fights though? And I seen both. I seen all of Laila fights. I seen every one of her fights. Okay, I didn't remember offhand how many she had, and sometimes I forget. It ain't important. I don't wake up thinking about these motherfucking fighters, man. But yeah, I've seen every one of her fights. But her last fight, when she the last televised women's fight, you know, was 20-something years ago. All that was her and Jackie Frazier. Now, did they go to different heights? No. This was like Nigel Benn. This is like Conor Benn versus Chris Eubanks Jr. It was like, okay, our fathers fought, and that's all this shit was. But none of this was no super fight material. None of this was like, there was no big hype behind it. And these were all undercard fights. These were not main events. See, this is the shit that I'm saying, but people don't understand this, man. When you are a fighter and you look and say, I want to fight all the top people, and hey, at some point it's like, okay, do you continue to fight or do you retire because there's really nobody left, or you don't want to keep putting your body through these punishing workouts and all these grueling workout sessions just to fight people that's just there. But so you have a choice to make, right? All right. People do things differently. But at the same time, come on, let's be real. And listen, I never wanted to see Laila lose, no matter who. In fact, between her and Ann Wolfe, I like both of them as fighters, but I'd have been rooting for Laila. I didn't want to see nobody beat Laila. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to see nobody beat Shields. But if it happens, it happens. It's not like I'm not gonna lose no sleep over it. But what I'm saying, what Laila did is what she did. Clarissa's still doing it right now. And for one of them to be 30 years old and the other one to be, it's a 17. So think about this. When Claressa was a baby, Laila was 17 fucking years old. So why the fuck is she even sitting up here making like any real conversation about this shit when she knows she never wanted to fight her in the first place? You have a price of 15. You the one, Laila. Did she make it seem like Claressa just came up and said, all right, look, we're going to offer you $15 million to get you out of retirement? No, you are the one that said $15 million would get you out of retirement. And they got it. And then you cowered it out. You didn't want it. That's what happened. I'm not mad at Laila. I'm not mad at none of these motherfuckers. Fuck them. I'm just giving you the truth about it. See, y'all don't understand something. See, y'all are fans. I'm not. So y'all show bias. I don't. I'm going to be honest and truthful about every fucking thing. Like I told y'all, if I could sit here and tell my son, yo, don't make this about a one-on-one. That dude has different advantages, and this is what the advantages are. If I could sit here and break that shit down and tell my son the truth, what the fuck I'm gonna sit up here and lie for some other motherfuckers? If I don't know Laila, I'm not friends with these fucking people. I don't owe them shit. I'm gonna tell the truth. And my son appreciates me telling him the truth and being honest, and we sit and study shit and hear, yeah, I see, Pop, what you talking about. Yeah. So I'm gonna sit up here and lie about shit. Nah, the fuck, I don't need to do that. That's your job. Y'all take pride in being fucking liars. Nah, I don't. So, yeah, man, Laila, if anything, just look, Mike Tyson came out of retirement and made $20 million against a fucking YouTuber, novice fighter, in Jake Paul. Jake Paul made $40 fucking million. Terrence Crawford and other guys, Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, all these, look at these guys and what they're doing. They ain't even made close to the fucking 20 million. But a 58-year-old man who just had 8 fucking blood transfusions just a few months before the fight happened was able to come and make 20 million for namesake. For namesake. Now here's a fucking fighter who ain't fought 18 years, and her first fight back, her payday would be for 15 million. And she turned it down after talking all that shit. But somehow, you stupid motherfuckers get mad at the motherfucker making the video and telling the truth and the facts, because you too narrow-minded and fucking stupid and oh, she's so beautiful. Oh, she's so fine, man. Fuck y'all. Nobody care about your little fucking jerk-off session fantasies, because you will never tap that ass. The fuck, who cares about your little bullshit fantasies, man? We talking the truth. We're talking grown-up talk over here. And ain't nobody who only made $5 million total in their whole career, and their highest payday was $600,000. And you gotta remember, when you get that $600,000, she don't pocket that. She gotta pay everybody. So after she paid for, everybody for whatever, she don't pocket $600,000. And that's a huge jump from that 600,000 to 15 million. And you motherfuckers sitting up here making videos with your little receding ass hairlines talking about she's the A side. The A side of what? Y'all motherfuckers is a trip, man. Anyway, that's all I got for y'all. Talk to me in the comment section, y'all. Never fall in love with lies. Remember, the truth brings hair to people, and I will catch y'all on the next video.